Hi, good morning. So this is a period of English today, in which you will learn so many fundamental things of English. In the syllabus of all the competitive exams, there is only grammar, nothing else. There is no poetry, no prose, nothing. And if you know grammar well, there is no problem. Otherwise, problem is problem. See, without grammar, grammar is the heart of language. So without grammar, you don't expect any future. If you want to go through all competitive exam, any competitive exam, you must be well versed in English grammar. And without English, don't expect any future. It's fact. In this, in this grammar, what is the syllabus of your competitive exam? Tense. See, there are only tense, articles, subject verb agreement, parts of speech, in which nouns, pronouns, adjectives, adverbs, conjunctions, and prepositions. If you know this well, this is no problem, which will help you in reading as well as writing the main questions of comprehension, letter writing, all this, they need this fundamental grammar. Now see, there are two sentences I am writing, see to the board, I am writing on the board. There are two construction of sentences. One and second. You have to tell me which is English. First is subject plus verb plus object. And second is subject plus object plus verb. Now please tell me which is English. Many students don't know which is English and which is not English. First, there is A. Subject plus verb plus agreement is the English language. And second is our language. Gujarati, Hindi, Marathi, any language. Now tense. Now we are entering into your first syllabus. There is first topic. Tense. Tense means what? What do you mean by tense? Some students say, oh, car. Oh, very good. Car, that is very, very good Sanskrit word. Now, what do you mean by car? Car means by and large, where, vakt, samay, time. This is the by and large meaning of tense. So, how many kinds of tenses are there? 3. Present, past, future. What are its subcategories? There are 4 subcategories of tenses are there. First is simple, continuous, perfect and continuous. This is 4 into each. These are the subcategories of tenses. This you have to learn very well, which is in your syllabus. Apart from it, kinds of sentences, which is not involved directly in your syllabus, but indirectly, yes. Which are affirmative, negative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory sentences. This is the perfect format to learn any language. Not only English, any language you can learn through this format. Now let us go. Let us enter to your syllabus. Tense. First, see, simple present tense. First is a simple present tense. Formula. Subject plus V1 plus object. This is the formula of only simple present tense. Examples. I write a letter. You read a book. They play games. We sing songs. These are the examples of this. Now second formula. There is second rule. If the subject is third person singular, put S or yes at the end of the word. This is the most important formula of English language, particularly in simple present tense. So Examples of it. He writes a letter. She cooks food. Now, to understand this formula, you have to go through one table, which is most important for you. See the table. There are three levels are there. Person. First person, singular, plural. First person, I, plural, we. Second person, singular, you, plural, you. Third person, singular, he, she, it, and plural, they. Now you have to tell me, where does this formula apply to this table? The formula what you have written, please tell me, where does it apply? Yes, he, she, it. Now see, he means what? He contains Ramesh, Mahesh, Gopal, my father, your brother, his uncle, all males are included in he. Similarly, she, Hina, Meena, Gita, my sister, your mother, her auntie, etc. These are all included in she. Now, simple present tense, now you have to learn where does it apply, when to use this tense. Today's biggest problem of students, particularly all English medium students, is students don't know how to use and when to use tenses. If you know how to use and when to use tense, you are through. And your 70% problems are solved if you know tenses very well. Now, simple present tense. See, when to use. Now, there are 6 uses of simple present tense. First, simple present tense is used to express universal truths, principle and proverb. Principle and proverb. Examples. The earth moves round the sun. Oil floats on water. Fortune favors the brave. See, now the earth moves around the sun, moves, underline, moves. Why there is S? Why there is moves, not move? Because the earth is a third person singular. It comes under it. He, she, it. He, third person singular. He is for male, she is for female, and it is for except he and she. All are included in it. Here, earth comes under it. So, the earth moves around the sun. Earth is it. Third person singular. Moves, not move. And if you miss S here, the examiner will miss you to give you marks. It's fact. Now second, oil floats on water. Same, oil. Third person singular. Floats on water. It cannot be float, but floats. And the third, fortune favors the brave. Fortune, we are talking about fortune. Third person singular. It comes under it. Favors the brave. Now second, this tense is used to express habitual, regular and repeated actions. Now examples of it. She drinks tea every morning. She drinks tea every morning. He often gets late for school. We like rice and curry. These are the examples of second. Now see. She drinks tea every morning. Every morning, that's one kind of habit. It's habitual action. Third person singular. She drinks. Simple present tense. He often gets late for school. Repeated actions. He often gets late for school. Repeated actions. Simple present tense. And third is, we like rice and curry. It may be regular or repeated actions. Simple present tense. Now third. This tense is used to express human feelings, emotions, and mental activity. Examples. I love my family. She thinks he is the best. And third is Shilpa hates beggars. I love my family, emotions, human feelings, emotions, simple present tense. She thinks he is the best, human feeling, one kind of feeling, he is the best, simple present tense. Shilpa hates beggars, simple, this is human feeling, simple present tense. Now next. This tense is used to show possession or ownership. Examples. She has a piano. This car belongs to him. Third is, they have a son and a daughter. Now see, she has a piano. It means ownership. It means one piano belongs to him. Or she is the owner of piano. Ownership. Simple present tense. This car belongs to him. It means this is his car. The owner of this car is he. Simple present tense. Ownership. Or belongings. They have a son and a daughter. Here is a slight change. It means they have a son and a daughter. It means it does not show any ownership or possession. But they have a son and a daughter. Simple present tense. Now next. This tense is used to express a future event that is part of fixed timetable or fixed program. Examples. The next train is at 6 tomorrow morning. Second is, the show starts at 12 o'clock. And third is, she goes to London next Monday. See, to express a future event that is a part of fixed timetable or fixed program. The next train is at 6 tomorrow morning. Already fixed. Here we are indicating future, but tense is simple present tense. Indication future, tense simple present tense. The next train is at 6 tomorrow morning. Indication future, but tense simple present tense. Please keep in mind, this is very unique. The show starts at 12 o'clock. It's indication future. Now it is 7 o'clock. And show starts at 12 o'clock. Indication future, but tense simple present tense. And third is, she goes to London next Monday. Indication future, tense simple present tense. She goes to London next Monday. We are using simple present tense to indicate future event. Simple present tense. This you have to keep in mind very well. Now next and last. This tense is used instead of the simple future tense in clauses of time and of condition. This tense is used instead of the simple future tense in clauses of time and of condition. This is very, very important. Now examples. She will not come if it rains. This is very unique. See, it is a combination of two tenses. One is simple present tense and one is simple future tense. She will not come. If the first part is in simple future tense, second part must be in the simple present tense only. She will not come. Simple future tense. If condition, clause of condition, if it rains, it cannot be rain. It rains. It cannot be it will rain, but it rains. Simple present tense. Please keep in mind. I shall wait till he comes. Clause of time. I shall wait. Simple future tense. Till he comes. So it must be simple present tense only. If he comes. It must be comes, not come. Please keep in mind. And third is, you will get success if you try hard. It means you will get success. Simple future tense. If you try hard. Simple present tense. Please keep in mind. So this is the end of simple present tense.